what to do with that leftover corned beef from St. Patrick's Day? How about some corned beef hash? Coming right up. Alright everybody, my name is Tommy and this is the Gallery Backyard BBQ, and this is a good one, right? And before we get started, let me remind you to please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get all my future cooks. Listen, it's very important to the channel. Alrighty, and also leave a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And as we roll here with the leftover corned beef, you want to cube it. Alrighty, you want to cube it about that size, 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch, no big deal. Alright, and use what you have left over. I got about 3 cups and about a 1/4 cup of diced onions. And also I had 2 potatoes, but I'm going with a 1 potato. These are peeled, boiled, and I believe these are russet, but a Yukon Gold is a preferred, right? But I couldn't get them, so a russet will do. And listen, what these potatoes are going to do besides flavor is they're going to act as a binder, right? And you'll see that in a second. So we got our corned beef in, potatoes in, and onion in, right? Now listen, you don't want to add salt because your corned beef has a lot of salt in it, so I keep the salt out of it. 1 egg in, and about a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. I'm using Panko. You can use Italian, of course. And basically what you're doing here is you're basically almost making it like a meatloaf. You want it to where it sticks together, right? When you make a burger patty, or in this case a chop steak type patty, you want it to stick together. This wasn't doing it, so I added the second egg, and I'll add little breadcrumbs in also, of course. There is no exact measurement on this, just use some starter measurements. I'll leave them down below, and you go from there. See, what I'm doing is kind of making a patty. Once it sticks pretty good, you'll keep it at that. Now I'm going to add a little fresh cracked black pepper, right? Like I said, I know it has plenty of salt in it, so just a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper. Of course. And now I'll make my little kind of like a chop of steak patties. And I'll also get those in the refrigerator for about 15-20 minutes, and that's going to firm them up, right? You want to make them so they don't break as you're cooking them. If they break, no big deal. And if they did break, you know they weren't just, you didn't add enough, maybe potato, breadcrumbs, eggs, who knows. It's all good though. Usually on the usual corned beef hash videos, it's almost like a side dish, right? I make these into a patty, and these are more of the main dish. And what I got going on here is some white cabbage. Of course, it's St. Patty's Day leftovers. And I got some thinly sliced potatoes and also some onions. We'll get those on first. 2 left burners on high, 2 right burners are off. And if you've never had corned beef hash, definitely got to give this a try. And if you've never had it this way, well then you definitely got to give it a try. I mean, this is bona fide good stuff, I guarantee it. What I want to do now is I want to get some little sweetness, a little butter on those cabbage, that potato, and also on the onion. But listen, right now is a good time to sit back, relax, and listen to the sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. Alrighty, and there you go. You know, the Gallery Backyard Barbecue takes his sizzling serious, right? Of course. And basically, we want to get a good crust on that. Well, we want to get a good crust on everything, don't we, with the Blackstone? But definitely on those potatoes, we want a good crust. And just spread everything out, right? You want good contact with the steel. If you're not getting a good contact, you're not going to get that good crust, of course. And while I'm cooking, my daughter's dog, Thea, the boxer, is here playing with my black lab, Molly, of course. And we're looking pretty good there, I'd say. We're going to get those moved over to the side, right? Now we're a little bit warmer over there, but just still got to watch them, right? We're not that much warmer, but we are a little warmer. And get a little butter down, right? This is going to help in the browning of the hash. We want a good crust on this hash, so we want to put it down and we want to leave it. We do not want to flip it for at least 5 or 6, maybe 7 minutes. Depending on the thickness, of course. And you can see she's holding together pretty good. We'll push that down, we'll get nice contact. Little butter on the hash, right? Now what we want to do here is we want to cover it, right? Because we want to cook that inside. We're dealing with eggs, so you need a proper temperature inside. Alrighty, so look, 5-6 minutes gone by. And listen, that's what I'm talking about right there. That is crunchy sweetness with the butter. That is goodness with that hash, with that corned beef, the potatoes, the onions. I mean, that is really good stuff. This is all the difference making it this way with that crust. A little butter down, right? Why not? Yeah. And again, we'll cover that for a good 5-6 minutes. You want to temperature if you're not sure and make sure your inside is good. I'm thinking about 160, 165. Should do it right. Whoops. Oh, yeah. There you go. Now listen, corned beef hash. We got our eggs down, right? If you're not comfortable doing them on the Blackstone or on the saute pan, you can do them in water, right? No problem there. No big deal. And right here, this is the money. You want to try to get these on the hash without breaking that yolk, right? What I like to do here is just kind of loosen it up a little bit and cross my fingers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, and if that don't look good, I'm telling you, this is good stuff. I mean, if you got leftovers, you know, I'm probably going to do a Reuben. I'll have a little bit more, but you got to make hash. Hash is a whole other level. This is breakfast, this is lunch, or this is dinner. Oh yeah. I mean, I'll tell you, I pretty much nailed this one. This came out pretty perfect. The yolk is pretty perfect. The crust is pretty perfect. I mean, it's picture perfect right there. And listen, I'm going to get ready to take this in live, so just want to thank everybody for checking it out. Don't forget to subscribe, ring that bell so you get all my future cooks, right? And I'll catch you on the next one. I mean, I nailed this one, guys. Nailed this one. The crispiness, cooking it this way, is out of this world. You got the egg going on, got these potatoes going on. The spirit of St. Patrick's Day. We got that white cabbage mixed in with the potatoes. That's key. And making this corned beef hash with the egg mixture and the breadcrumbs, also key. The corned beef hash is not just a side dish, but the main dish. Yeah. This is it, guys. You got leftovers for St. Patty's Day? Make yourself some corned beef hash. And listen, if you like this video, I'm going to stick a corned beef video here and another video right under it. You check those out, and we'll see you soon.